Lollipop, lollipop, lolly, lolly, lollipop. Dun 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 dun. Love doing that. I'm sorry. I just love the lollipop song. Oh, sugar donut. Boo! Get the fuck out of here. You're delicious, but we don't want the sugar. We don't want the donut. We want the lollipop. We can't go donut, 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 donut.
Zach, let's get back to the hotel.
Oh wait, you
First
can.
Anna, then Becky, now Diane.
Yep, they're dead.
I'm not looking forward to writing this investigation report.
Yeah, am I? Because I
Agent
can't
Morgan.
write.
York, do you have a moment?
What is it, George?
There's something I'd like to talk to you about. Do you have any time later?
Yes, I do.
Can't we just do it here?
If possible, I'd like to go to a bar. Of course, we don't really have to.
A bar? Now that sounds like a good idea.
Oh yeah!
Zach,
Get
what do you
stinking
think?
drunk.
We can go drinking with George, or turn him down and head back to the hotel.
No, let's go drinking. First aid kit. Small. Ah. They're so cute, those little bandages.
George, that scar on your cheek. Where did you get it?
This? Didn't I tell you? Well, it's not from work. I got it when I was a kid.
A childhood injury. Tree climbing?
No.
I used to get a few scrapes myself climbing the big tree in our backyard. I used to climb it a lot. And fall out of it a lot.
This wasn't anything like that, though. It was my mother. She did it.
I'm sorry, George.
Don't worry. It's ancient history. The world is flooded with unreasonable violence. The strong overpower the weak, adults over children, men over women, and criminals over their victims.
This is a nice
I have no
bar.
memories of my father. He left before I knew him. My mother would hit me every time I asked why. And it didn't stop there. If I ate too slow, left my shoes scattered around, TV volume too loud, she found reasons to hit me. Hit me bad.
Because you look like him, I
The
guess.
worst was what she called the tree punishment. She'd whip my back with these thin tree branches like a whip.
Holy shit, what the fuck is all your mother?
That hurts, Mama. I'm sorry, please. I'm sorry.
Tree punishment was definitely the worst, I tell you. Just hearing those words used to make me shiver and want to pass out. And that's why I didn't want to show you those scars on my back.
Ah.
Every time after the tree punishment, she'd always say the same thing. This is hurting the tree more than it is hurting you.
Oh, fuck off.
And me, being a naive, dumb kid, I believed her. I went to the woods to apologize to the trees. I kept asking myself, why is she hurting me this way? I thought long and hard about it. In the end, I've just figured I'm weaker than her. That's why. It's the law of Mother Nature at work. The strong eat the weak.
But now, you have the power to protect the weak.
That's right. Perhaps I should thank my mother for guiding me into this line of work.
You don't sound too convinced there.
York. I've been an arrogant fool, haven't I? And if it weren't for me, both Becky and Diane would still be alive. I could have saved them both. You know, it's almost like they died because of me.
You're out of your mind.
I invited you to this bar for a drink. But I guess this bar is my confession chamber. And I wanted you to listen. And to tell you Well, you must already hate me for causing all these problems, not following your orders. York, I'm sorry. I'll follow your orders from now on. You'll have my total cooperation.
George, you've been as cooperative as you can be. You even invited an FBI guy to a bar for drinks. You've done a good job protecting this town. And the folks here respect you for that. Nobody can blame you for anything.
Thanks. I do feel a little better.
But the last person you tried to save, that was sort of more like a freak accident. But I do agree you kind of killed the second victim. Oh dear. Oh, there's a medal there. I didn't see the medal there, actually. And it seems like there's one of the other people here. Hello.
Hey, Carol. Becky is dead. Diane, too. We've got Nick in custody as a suspect.
Nick didn't do it.
I know. Carol, you took a locket from Diane, didn't you? A locket with this mark on it.
What mark? You need to show her the fucking picture. You're not gonna show it?
I'm busy, gotta go.
Okay, that was an awkward... That was really awkward. Busy, gotta go. You just said that really quick. Can of pickles. Yeehaw! Now I can get you through your day with a can of pickles. Can of pickles could save the day. Save the day! But yeah, George, Becky, the death of Becky is kind of your fault, but Diana was strange. There's George. I have no idea what she's singing. Oh, behind the door? Okay. Oh, I'm not really listening anyway. Who cares? No one's watching her performance! Apart from that guy wearing the cowboy hat. Or maybe not. And maybe that guy over to the left. You know, if you don't start listening to her singing, she will throw a can of pickles at your head. And believe me, they're devastating. I don't know where I'm going with the can of pickles. I'm sorry. Can of pickles seem to be ruling of this game. And I don't really like pickles. I don't really like pickles. I don't eat pickles. What was that avoiding eye contact there? George? That. Take it away, Piano Man! Oh yes, he's enthusiastic. He's so enthusiastic, he looks plastic. And she's kind of buggered off there. You're not going to finish it off? Oh. You know, only a few claps! I would have invited Fun. You know, the band Fun. Let's talk to Georgie. George. Nah.
Sorry to keep you waiting, boys.
Zack, Emily is already a goddess of the forest.
What? You can't be serious. Emily, oh my god.
Let's forget work for a bit and drink a little, shall we?
Oh yeah.
York? Why is she here?
I don't know!
Thought the more the merrier. You know, to relax and get loose.
York, you invited her without my permission?
No, of course not. Pardon me, Emily, but I'm pooped. I think I'll just call it a night.
George, I just got here and you're walking out on me?
Yeah!
I was hoping the three of us could have a drink and let out a little steam.
I'm afraid I've already had enough. And I already had a good man-to-man with York.
Man to man.
So I'll see you guys.
I get Emily all to myself. Yeehaw! She actually came overdressed for this. Ah, hell, I would come overdressed for that as well.
You, but he's avoiding you all at the same time.
How astute.
There's a reason?
Nothing worth going into. It's a thing of the past. Okay. He did ask me out when I first came to town. I was still in high school. But I never really considered him my type. And there's the age gap thing, too. I respect him, of course. I wouldn't have taken this job otherwise.
So, did you move to this town alone?
Of course not. I came with my parents.
Tell me about them then.
Sure, why not? My dad dealt in stocks in New York.
Yeah?
He was hardly at home when I was a kid, always working. Those pieces of paper were far more important to him than I was.
Bastard!
Which is no different now, really. I don't see much of him. My mother? Totally different story. A wonderful person that I still respect. She was always kind and understanding. Not only that, but she would always help me find my way. She could be fierce, too, scolding me if I took a wrong step. We had our battles, sure, but all in all, she was a wonderful mother.
Past tense?
Yeah, she's gone now. Cancer, just before I graduated high school.
Damn you, cancer! Damn
She
you!
gave this to me just before she died. I take it with me wherever I go. It's what I treasure most.
You really are going to become
I'm
Lady
sure
of the
she's very
Forest,
proud
aren't
of you.
you? Or Goddess of the Forest, I mean.